Hey there all you Habs fans, and welcome to Talking Habs with Rick. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing tonight's game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Nashville Predators. So let's get to it. In the first period, the Preds got off to a good start, controlling the play for the first 3 minutes, till Montreal started to get their legs under them and find their game. So Nashville gets a good shot off 9 seconds in to set the early pace. Domi hits the crossbar on an early chance. And then there was a nice save on a rising shot by Edholm at 4:26 by Price. Price is looking sharp early on. It doesn't really stay that way all game, but it's it's a weird game, you'll see. Then there's a breakaway by Armia 11 seconds later. No shot. He kind of veers off no shot. So by 6.5 minutes in, the play is getting even, and that lasts for a few minutes. So at 10:46, as I said, it only lasts for a few minutes. At 10:46, Smith gets his 13th from Subban and Ekholm on a rebound right in front of the net to the left of Price. Then there was a huge hit not too long after by Ben on Gaudreau. So the pace picks up 14 minutes in. There's a big pile up in front of the Preds net with Gallagher, of course, right in the middle of it. And, of course, he skates away sort of smiling. Typical Gallagher. He loves to get into the fray, as they say. So at 19:24, right after that, not too long after that, Ekholm gets his fourth from Grimaldi and, if I'm pronouncing it right, Jamcroc? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That comes from the top of the face-off circle to the right of Price, from a nice feed by Grimaldi. And Price should probably have stopped that. He probably wants to take that one back if he could. So most of the action was in Montreal's zone in the first period. The Habs, they're going to need a lot more jump in the second and need to start taking the play to the Preds. They weren't really doing that. They're kind of on their heels a bit. So the shots on goal were 10 for Montreal, 15 for Nashville, and there were no power plays, so no penalties. So in the second, the Habs playing better to start with a faster pace too. There was a nice chance by Tatar on a rebound in tight on the right side of, what's his name, the goalie there? Soros, excuse me. There was good back and forth pace through 6 minutes and good discipline by both teams as there's no penalties almost halfway through the game. So the first comes at 6:47. Actually I think that's 8:47, but I'll have to check. And goes to Chaput for interference. At this point, the Habs are out shooting Nashville 6-1. So it was a good penalty kill by the Habs, as of course they killed that power play. Good chance by Riley on a sweep in from the boards, down low at 12:38. It was a good chance. He just swept in. I don't know what he was doing down low. I can't remember, but he swept in nicely, and it was a good chance. And then right after that, a beauty by Weber from the point. I think on a slap shot. So it's at 12:47. Weber gets his 6th from Kotkaniemi. And I thought it was unassisted. I don't know why they gave it to Kotkaniemi. He kind of just got in the way of the shot and hit his stick. And then it went to Weber, but I don't really think he passed it. But I guess because it hit his stick, he gets the assist there. So, anyways, that's how it goes sometimes. So the Habs are back in the game at 2-1. Nashville gets it right back though, like within 30 seconds. I don't even think 30 seconds on a scramble. Let's see, I got within like 17, 18 seconds on a scramble in front of Price, and then it's Smith. He's kind of jostling with Price, and then he just goes around the net, wrap around, and he tucks it in. I think it went off of Price's stick. Price almost got his stick in there, but it deflected in. So it's at 13:05. Smith gets his 14th and second of the game from Subban and Fiala. So that ruins what looks like a good comeback from Montreal. Then at 15:06, Nashville gets a penalty for too many men. The Habs look a little bit deflated, I found, starting. They just were like, I guess, lackadaisical or deflated. Like that last goal kind of took a wind out of them. So they were deflated to start the power play, but there was some nice passing. About 30 seconds into that, I think, gets them going a bit. Then there was a big hit after the power play was over. There was a big hit by Weber on Grimaldi against the boards. He wasn't hurt. He got right up and got right into the play, so it was okay. It was a big hit. Okay, so the Habs are outplayed again in the second, and they'll have to play much better in the third to have any kind of a chance. Shots on goal, Montreal 10, Nashville 12. And power play, they were both 0 for 1. So in the third, the play was quite even to start the third. Neither team dominating, and it was mostly unexciting. It was just back and forth, but like not even really exciting. Byron gets a penalty for tripping at 3:53, and the Habs kill that off. Play is a bit uninspired, like I was saying, unexciting. It got to uninspired for the first 8 minutes. It picks up a bit by the Habs, and then a minute later by the Preds. There was a good chance by Lehkonen at 13:48. I think it was like a little tip-in right in front on a shot. I don't remember who took the shot, but it was a good chance. Habs start playing better again with 3:30 left. It doesn't look good at that point for the Habs on the comeback. Julian pulls Price at 17:05. The Habs come close, though, at 1:47 left, but I mean, even at that, they needed another goal because they were down 3-1. And then at 19:15, Arvidsson seals it up with his 12th goal into the empty net. And then that's it, game over. So I was predicting 4-2 for the Habs, and it ends up 4-1 for Preds. Like I said, not only could I be wrong, more than likely, if I'm saying it's 4-2 for the Habs, it's not going to be that. I'm usually wrong. It's not often I get the score right. But we all take a chance and guess, don't we? Okay, so let's take a quick look at the stats board, because we're getting a little long here on the vid. So Nashville, after the game, ends up at 25-15-3 and moves up to first in the Central. The Habs go to 22-15-5 and stay fifth in the Atlantic. We'll just recap quickly the goals. In the first, at 10:44, Smith, his 13th from Subban and Ekholm. At 19:24, Ekholm, his 4th from Grimaldi, and again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Jamkrok. Never heard of the guy. In the second, at 12:47, Weber gets his 6th from Kokoniemi. At 13:05, Smith gets his 2nd of the game and 14th of the season from Subban and Fiala. And in the third, at 19:15, Arvidsson into the empty net with his 12th. Okay, so Price faced 15, 12, and then 5 shots for a total of 32. Soros 10, 10, 8 for a total of 28. So Price stopped 28 of 32 shots. Soros 27 of 28. Montreal went 0 for 2 in the power play, and Nashville went 0 for 1 on the power play. Okay, so next game is Monday, 7:30 Eastern Standard, here in Montreal, where the Wild are at the Habs. Okay, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my analysis. I feel it's getting a little better, and tonight I was able to watch the game. A lot of times I'm not able to watch it because I don't have the NHL package, so I do by the radio. I do the best I can, but I liked it better definitely watching the game. So a little bit more in depth. Okay, so please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and give me your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. And I'll see you back here. Well, and I'll get back to you for any questions you might have. And I'll see you back here Monday when the Habs host the Wild, like I said, for a 7:30 p.m. start. So I guess I'll see you then, right here at Talking Habs with Rick. Good night, everyone.